Welcome to the Illegible Monster Podcast, guys, aka EMP. Today it's just me and Dan. It's gonna get awkward real fast.
But it's gonna be great.
I hope so. So we've got a bunch of announcements for the channel, starting with a bunch of new shows. Dan, why don't you just... God damn it.
Well, some of the upcoming shows.
What are the upcoming shows? That's a very good question. Thank you. Thank you for asking. So it will be, I think, on Tuesdays, it'll be discussions primarily, as well as list-based videos that we create finally, because it's been mostly just us reading off websites at this point, which has been backfiring a lot.
Yeah, it's starting to get kind of awkward when the lists are very lackluster, and we end up actually creating a better list when we're discussing that list.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, we're going to be doing some VR games, guys, because we usually get a lot of fun footage from it. And also some first, 10 minutes of new games that are coming out. And fun challenges like blindfolded Dark Souls.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be great because I've never played it, and you're a master, so I'm going to be...
I'm not a master at all, man. I've just played it a lot, but it doesn't make me a master. It makes me a fool for playing this game over and over.
A dark fool, perhaps. No? Punny? Okay. Moving on.
We were supposed to record that Dark Souls a month ago, 2 months ago when it came out.
Good things take time.
That's true. Yeah, we need to make it perfect, though. We're unfortunately going to be moving away from the Lewd Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, because, we're trying to make this place a more family-friendly atmosphere, so I don't think it reflects that at all, Lewd Wednesdays. So.
Yeah, it kind of does defeat the purpose when you're playing a game that's very focused on boobs.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with the very last one that we attempted to record today. The cursor was a penis. And everything around us was just nothing but, there were sperms on the wall. They were poops on the wall. Just my character was trying to fit a bottle up her ass. It was...
So definitely not PG-13
no,
we're
absolutely
trying to
not.
aim
No.
towards.
I wanted to end in a blaze of glory. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go all out. And we definitely did. It might actually get our channel shut down, so we're not going to post that. But so we're going to have to tone it down, unfortunately. Just move. Still play those obscure, weird games, but call it something different.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, though. I think we did it.
Yeah, I think we did. Why don't you tell us about what you have been playing this week?
Oh my gosh. It's been 2 weeks, man, ever since we did this, actually.
Oh, wow, yeah. So what have you been playing in the past 2 weeks?
Well, I've been playing some Gladiator 2, and it's just think Monster Hunter, but just in an anime style.
Oh, interesting.
And you take NPCs with you.
And it's anime style?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, so this has been really, really fun so far. I can't wait to get Livy, which is the character on the box of the, the cover art for it. And she looks absolutely gorgeous, and she's just the best character. So I can't wait to get my hands on her.
I'll have to look that up later.
Yes, I know that there's a statue actually that comes in. That's going to come in.
Guys are gonna
yes,
get?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you'll get to see her
fun
soon.
To look
Yeah,
at.
and then besides that, We Happy Few.
Oh yeah, how is that? I've seen a lot of people been playing that on Twitch, and I honestly have not looked too much into it.
Well, it looks like a lot of complaints are coming from Steam players and I guess Xbox as well, because I've been playing on PS4 and I have not had any complaints bug-wise anyway. So it's been really enjoyable for me. It screams BioShock first of all.
Oh, so it's like a BioShock style game. Okay.
The art style, everything from the music to the art style to just the creepy vibes that you get from it. It definitely screams BioShock. So I am just loving it.
I'll have to check it out because
Definitely.
if you're comparing it to BioShock and you think it's still great, that means it's got to be a great game.
Yeah, well, thank you, Dan, thank you. Not Infinite, but I'm comparing it to BioShock 1 and 2. Well,
let's be honest. In your mind, Infinite doesn't exist.
Exactly. It's just it's something. It's Call of Duty, I guess. It really is. It should have been renamed to that, honestly.
It's BioSparked. That was bad. That's bad. We'll move on. We'll move on from there.
What about you, man? What have you been playing?
I've been playing World of Warcraft. The new expansion, Battle for Azeroth, just came out. It's fun. I'm playing on Horde right now, and I just hit 120, the new cap, a couple days ago. The leveling was very, very fluid. Oh my gosh, there were a lot of quests. Like at no point do you really go, I'm going to turn this quest in and I'm going to be done. No, you turn it in, 3 new quests. And you're like, okay, well, maybe once I'm done with it. No, then it just continuously. But it's nice because not at any point of my leveling did I go, oh, this is am I going to get to my next level? Yeah. Like it was just I'm playing through, I'm getting the story, which is very interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes. Me and my friend Keaton are going to be using our 110 boosts on an Alliance character so we can see the Alliance side of the story. Because it's not. I know,
it's the battle for Azeroth.
Yeah, it's normally I wouldn't because the story is usually just your Horde or Alliance doing the story. But in this one, it's so focused on your faction that I just kind of want to see what their story's like. And I mean, I think it could be a fun experience. But it's just been so quick paced, and I leveled up without realizing I was, which is always a good sign where you're not going, oh, still got half my level. It was really good. I haven't gotten to do too many of the end game or the end game content.
Yeah, well, you still have to cap, right?
Exactly. I just hit cap, so I'm in that initial process of I need to gear up a little so I can actually start doing stuff. Yeah. But other than that, I'm having a great time with it. It's been a blast to just get back into the game and having a game to just relax and play, watch a show. I'll pause my show for the cutscenes because I hear you. For the record, I've never played like a WoW expansion where every single cutscene I'm like, nope, turn off all other sounds. I need to hear what's going on. Yeah. And I think that kind of speaks for itself of the story actually having story behind it, which is another reason why I want to play the Alliance side. Because, I mean, we broke into Stormwind to break out some trolls, and Jaina Proudmoore shows up, and she's super badass now.
Yeah, I've seen her. She's got one part of her hair is like white, and then it's just...
It's like she's like graying. She's becoming like an older, more powerful, more just I'm not putting up with anyone's crap right now. Awesome. It's super, super cool. It was it's been really fun. I'm excited to continue playing it.
I'm glad because I mean the last expansions I've heard were not that great. So
yeah, Legion I fell off of very quickly. Warlords I enjoyed because that was when I was a Mythic Raider, and having that to do made it more enjoyable. Yeah. But Legion I definitely kind of fell off, and I wasn't even I initially was not planning on coming back for Battle for Azeroth, but during the pre-expansion event I was like, okay, if I do, I want to make sure there was a mount that would be unavailable once the patch. Yeah. So I was like, of course I want to get the mount. It's like a giant gargoyle with cages on it. It's actually pretty sweet.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it looks...
You went all out for that.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, that's kind of been what I've been playing this week. That's awesome, or these past 2 weeks. It's been fun.
Yeah, you're a huge fan, so I'm so glad that you're digging it, finally.
Yeah. I'm glad I can get back into WoW. It was always sad when you find a game. It's kind of like the 14 situation right now, where it's like we love the game, but there's not much to do.
No, there's just that one Wrath of Us event that we still haven't beaten, by the way. But yeah,
we did on normal, and then that was kind of it.
Yeah, we still need the mount though, so yeah.
All right. It's just going to take forever to get.
Yeah, I know. But a good thing it's not going anywhere, so we have some time.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be sticking around.
Yeah, it's permanent.
Oh, it's permanent.
Yes, it's not going anywhere.
I was not aware it was permanent. Yeah. That's cool.
I wasn't either up until apparently they filled me in, and I was like, oh, this is why we haven't been going crazy trying to get it. That makes sense. Okay.
That does make a lot of sense. So what is our main topic for today?
Well, 2 weeks ago, I was going to go over the QuakeCon information that we got about Fallout 76 because we're huge Bethesda fans here. So obviously we've been tracking what was going on in QuakeCon. And they actually revealed some cool new info about Fallout 76 that I was just going to go through and see what you think of it.
Yeah, definitely. We're for those of you who want to see what we're looking at the Fallout news Twitter account, the FO4 News at FO4 News.
Yeah, that
because
account
it
is
looks
solid.
like they
just summed up everything very quickly, I guess. Like it's just straight to the point.
Quickly and concisely, yeah. Like making
Twitter
it
for you, you know.
You don't have to listen through and go, okay, let's decipher what they said.
Absolutely. So yeah, QuakeCon, if you don't know, is like a Bethesda-centric kind of con.
It's kind of their BlizzCon.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. And so everyone was waiting for that Fallout 76 panel and also the Doom Eternal gameplay that they showed.
Yes.
Because it was, I know you've watched it too.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh my gosh.
It looks incredible.
Chaotic, but amazing.
I mean, it's
looking.
always, I mean, that's what Doom is really, but you just want to feel like the character himself is as badass as ever.
Mm-hmm.
There's new weapons, there's new enemies, and the music,
the
obviously,
graphics
and the graphics are insane,
gory
too.
and beautiful.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. So they showed that off, and then they had the famous Fallout 76 panel with Todd that came out that came out and answered most of people's questions. So I'm just going to go through most of them. All right, so starting off, they showed us some character customization.
Okay.
You're going to have to create your own ID badge in-game for other players to see. And you can pose your character and just use like Instagram filters and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
That would be like if I were to, I'm assuming like if I were to invite you to a party or something, that would be what I see.
Yes. I mean,
I'm gonna
it's
make
like a
mine
little
look
icon,
so
like
silly,
terrible.
And
Yeah,
I'll be like doing the duck face with the.
Please don't do that. No one's gonna.
We'll
everyone's
get
gonna
the
assume
amber
you're a
filter.
troll.
Oh, I know.
Don't do that, man.
Well, luckily, it looks like you can. If I were to do that, and people thought I was trolling and didn't want to ever party with me, it looks like they do something that I've never seen in a game like this for a long time. You can change how your character looks at any time without restarting the character.
Yes,
that's fantastic.
Really good. Yeah, because I have found myself, because I really care about what I do look like in video games. I know I shouldn't because it doesn't really matter. But in Fallout, when you see your character's face every time you talk to someone,
right?
I'm not gonna lie, I found myself going like 2 or 3 hours in, I'm like, I'm not okay with the way I look right now. I just want to restart, So that's a really good implementation. I like that.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a hairstyle, I just want to try like a different one. You can just go in there, change it,
and it makes you feel like you don't ever get locked down. Because like there is always that. Like I'm the kind of person that if I do feel like I look bad and I'm partway through, I will then reach the point where I'm like, I don't want to do that stuff again, and I guess I'm gonna have to suck it up and look like.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm gonna look like. It just looks weird,
though. You don't want to be stuck.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially with like the leveling system.
Oh yeah. Oh, you just
you're
telling me like
I wasn't actually.
No,
I thought about that as I was looking at it.
I was gonna say like I thought it was like the very first implementation that they put in the Fallout, like change your character, but they actually did have the same thing in Fallout 4.
Oh, they did.
Like in Diamond City, you can just go to the barbershop and just change everything.
Huh.
So they have that, but at least it's like a multiplayer environment. So
because it's one thing to change it in like a single player. Oh, could you imagine? Oh my gosh! Just like everyone looks the exact same. They go swarm someone, and then one person like doesn't know, and the entire rest of the group changes how they look, and they just show them. Wait, what's going on?
But can you imagine? You're like, hey, you know what? I just want to change the way I look right this second, and just stay out there in like the street, and someo's like, what's that person doing?
You change genders.
Not even that, but like if that person is like just stuck in that cutscene that changes how you look, and they can still get a shot at you and kill you.
Oh, so that's how it.
Can you imagine? You come back and you're dead. I mean,
man, I look great dead now.
God damn, I mean, I don't know how that's going to work, but hopefully that you can, you're like just invincible or something, or you just have to go
like
in a
you have
specific,
to be in a safe zone or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopefully anyway, because otherwise that's just going to be awful. When you level up, you pick a special, like, special being strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck.
Go you for the record for saying that. I can do strength perception, and then I'm starting like,
I do
endurance. What's C? What the hell is C?
I mean, yeah, it's just I've played Fallout a lot, so I thankfully I can just say that at the top of my head, But, and then pick a perk assigned to that special, and every special is a pool of points for each card you have equipped. You can pick the same card again and combine it to a more powerful version. However, it costs more points. Now, hopefully, you have like that kind of like image that they showed at QuakeCon, so you can actually...
We're believing in you, Dylan. Make this happen for us.
So you can at least see what I'm talking about and not be like super confused, because I know that during the panel, the interviewer was like, explain that a little further because I have no idea what you mean. And then they showed everything on screen and it just made perfect sense. So hopefully Dylan can make that happen for us.
Because I really like it. They're kind of using the app game pay to win prevention system where it's everyone gets all these different perks or I guess has perks available to them. And if you get one that's super, super strong that I has a chance to one-shot you. It's got a super high cost, so it's like you can't have that as well as quick reload and run faster. And it kind of it allows people to be stronger, but not in a game-breaking manner, because it would still allow me to go, okay, well, you have that one super strong one. I've got these multiple ones that are going to allow me to counter you in some way. Absolutely. And I think that's going to be great. We did, however, look into how you got those cards, and there were some concerns.
Some concerns, because some players were just like, well, because it's going to be like a loot box system, and you can, in those crates, you're going to be able to get the cards. Yeah. So hopefully, it's not a pay to win. Like, hopefully that the people that actually get those cards are just not just going to have to keep spending money and then just get the best cards, and then you have no chance. You stand no chance against them. Yeah. But they have a way to prevent that, though. I do remember Todd saying that when you engage someone in combat, your level, like if it's someone that's super high level and you're just like level 5 and you just wanted to try PvP, like the levels would just kind of like equal out. I mean, obviously, if you had like a power armor and you had nothing, you would still win, obviously. But you still have like a kind of a chance. You stand a chance against him.
The level scaling system.
Absolutely.
Kind of like what they do in Elder Scrolls Online, where no matter, like Benny's super high leveled, I'm low leveled, but we can be together, and it kind of caps you at a level, so you're like, we are on
essentially
same playing grounds.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. Yeah, so that kind of... I mean, it's still not going to be fair, but it's not completely unfair either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I did like actually going off of that a little bit. There was another one in here. I'm sorry,
you're fine,
jumping around slightly.
Oh God, you're gonna throw me off, Dan.
I know. Sorry. It says right here when you shoot a player, you do a minuscule amount of damage. It's not full damage. When you engage,
that's it.
I think that's a great system because it also prevents accidentally killing someone.
That's exactly it. Because if someone, because I know that they were beta testing this whole game.
Oh yeah.
And all the people just try to cause problems. And so you had those people that were like, as you were trying to kill a Deathclaw, they would just like jump in front just to see what would happen. So they have that system to prevent that. If you accidentally shoot someone, you're like, oh, oops. You're like, sorry. You like,
just, no, I want to be friends.
Leave.
I didn't mean to.
You leave. But if you legit want to try for PvP, then you really have to try for it. Like you have to just be like, yes, I want to try and kill that person. Let me shoot that person.
Right.
So they have that in place as well. Okay. So I thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, there's so much about this that in my head, I keep thinking about it, comparing it to just normal Fallout. And I'm like, how are they going to make this work?
I know. And this is why I was like, I trust Bethesda. Yeah. I know they're going to they have to make this right. Like they have to make it work.
The thing I'm hoping with those perk packs that get you the cards is that they don't accidentally hit, they don't find themselves in the situation that the Battlefront 2 situation right out of the gate, people could buy packs and just simply win. Yeah. Like it wasn't even they're going to be stronger. No, they simply won. Like there was no debate. And the system that they've got in here does make it sound like some people can be stronger, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be a game-breaking system where someone new who's a free-to-play player comes in, they're level 1, and they feel like they're never going to be able to do anything.
I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because Todd did say that once you step out of the vault, like you're going to be level 1, obviously, but you don't get introduced to PvP until you're level 5.
Okay.
So if someone, like to prevent the people that are like, hey, just camping someone,
right,
getting out and just getting free kills that way and stuff like that, that's not going to happen.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be at least level 5 to participate. So there's that. There is also no max level in Fallout 76, which is good.
That's going to be good. It's going to be, it makes it similar to the Overwatch system, where it kind of sounds like max level doesn't matter, or level in general doesn't matter too much. It mostly affects how frequently you get new perks, because how frequently do you get the perk packs?
I was going to get to that, Dan. You're fine. You can get a perk card pack every couple of levels.
Okay.
And perks can be swapped at any time. Perks packs are a sort of wildcard system that will appear every 2 levels or so at first, and then every 5 thereafter.
So he specifically said every 2 levels or so. Like, is it not a guaranteed? It sounds like it's probably guaranteed.
Or so, I mean, I think he was just saying, or so, like we're not set on 2
I don't levels.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And when you hit level 50, you can pick a point. You cannot pick a point anymore. However, you can still pick cards.
Oh, so that's what leveling does. It allows you to pick which stat you can get more cards. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and then afterwards you're done. Yeah, afterwards. I mean, once everyone's 50, that's why then afterwards you just play on a level and like an even field, you know, with everyone else, because no one can go above that. It's all about cards essentially.
That's a really neat system, because it makes a game like this where it very easily could have been everyone is going to be the same kind of
I want
to be very charismatic, but I am not that smart, because my charisma makes up for my intelligence.
That's fair.
But that's actually really cool, because I did not know that was the main point of the leveling up to level 50. That's going to be really interesting to see how loadouts and stuff like that work. I'm curious whether or not at some point,
you can get to, like, depending on what special point that you pick,
Yeah.
It's just, it's going to be, I can't wait to see the cards, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I hope they don't make like respecking too prevalent.
I don't even know if you can respec.
Oh, really?
Because I think, I mean... I
wasn't sure because of the character appearance changing whenever you really wanted to. It sounded like
I don't think they said anything about that.
Okay.
But I mean,
maybe it'll be further down the road where they're like, okay, you're level 628. You might want to try something else.
I mean,
like,
hopefully, because I mean, if you're stuck, I could see that, or maybe like something that you have to pay for, maybe.
Yeah, like like $10, you get to put your points in differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
That I could see.
Now for the news that I was personally scared to hear about. It's about the PvP primarily. So if you are killed by a player, you can get revenge. The game will ask you if you want to go on with it. So if someone's killing you and you're like, okay, well that was a dick move, but thanks. You can still be like, well, I want to get revenge, or I can just be like, just walking away, just like, you know what, it's cool. I'm not even mad. It's cool. I'm just gonna walk away and just do my quest. Just forget about it. But that's the best part. When a player kills another player, they become a wanted murderer. There is no reward for becoming a murderer. Murderers appear on the map with a red star. To everyone, everyone can see them on the map. Right?
That's cool.
And they have a bounty on their heads. The bounty comes out of the murderer's wallet. So this is how they're preventing.
Oh my god! Okay,
this is what I loved about it. Yeah,
that is the coolest mechanic I've ever heard.
Right? It's just it. I mean, you can be a dick if you really want
totally
to,
could, and it could allow people who want to. I'm sure there's gonna be like stuff where people start competing for who can get the highest bounty on their head, or people that will get a huge bounty and be like, come at me, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't
and they
even
just have swarms of people.
It doesn't even matter because it'll come out of their wallet, not ours. So yeah, it kind of encourages people to go after them.
Like you can avenge your teammates and you get rewarded.
Exactly. And that person, it will pretty much just just tell that person to just cool it off, just stop being a troll. Let the other people just,
Or they'll get totally full of themselves and reach a point where
nobody can catch me. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so though, because the maps are pretty huge.
I like that it shows you on the map that it's not just like, oh, if you ran into that person, their name's red and you'll no, that you can actually go, you know what, today I am going to be someone that just takes care of, puts people in their place and just goes around and kills people with bounties.
Absolutely.
So I'm assuming that if they didn't say it, I'm just going to assume that if you kill someone with a bounty, it has no penalizing factor on you.
For you, no.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this is too that the guy that's got the bounty on his head, he will not be able to see anyone on the map. If someone is coming after him, he won't be able to see that person. So you're pretty much covered. You just, if you want to go after that person, you just wait for him to just pass by next to you and just snipe him and done.
So, if you know the answer or not, I'm not sure because this is an intricate question. So I know the game has a large portion of PvP.
Yes.
It sounds like some of it's voluntary and some of it's involuntary.
Yes.
So it sounds like you can opt into killing other players and you get no penalty, or this system is there if someone purposefully kills someone who's just trying to do the PvE aspect, and then they start getting penalized while that person is doesn't run into the situation of spawn camping. Is that kind of the way it goes, or have they not really clarified that? Do you know?
What is your question exactly?
I guess there is PvP where you can kill other people without getting a bounty on your head.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think they specified that, but
because I haven't heard anything in it that
I think
implied one way or the other yet.
I think if you just keep just kill people over and over and over, that's how you will get that bounty on your head.
Okay.
But if you just do it once, I don't think that's a problem.
Okay.
I think it's just if you keep doing it over and over.
Okay, so that's good because that way, if someone's being really annoying, you can kill them and be like, walk on.
And I think I think there's a way to block people as well. If they are being a nuisance to you, you can block them.
That's good. That's nice that you don't get screwed into being like, well, I don't want to play because that person's playing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
that's nice.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned that. Yeah, for sure. There's other things too that they specified in there.
Okay.
So if you are killed by a player, you can get revenge. The game will ask you if you want. Actually, I already said that. Don't mind me. It's cool. It's cool. It's Twitter. It's very confusing sometimes.
That's
when a play. Wait, I already said that too. If you are killed at any time, you just drop your junk, nothing else. So you will not lose power armor, weapons, or anything. So you just lose your junk.
That's hilarious to hear you say it like that.
Junk? Yeah.
You just lose your junk. Yeah. Sorry.
But the junk is very important though. I mean, for some people, because that's how you build your house. That's how you build everything else. So.
But it's also nice because it's not if you die, you lose so much progress that you just can't catch up again because you're like, well, crap. The shotgun that I spent a lot of time getting the mats for and farming, I just dropped it. Now I don't have it.
Exactly.
So that's really nice.
It is. There will be a pacifist mode, so players can't jump in front of you, in front of your bullets to grief you. That's what I just said. So I kind of just jumped the gun on that one. I apologize. When a camp is nuked, it'll destroy the structures. However, you can also blueprint the building. So it before someone's like, hey, incoming nuke, you can blueprint everything you've worked towards, carry it with you and go away. So then they can just reposition it somewhere else.
Okay, that is very clever because I'm someone that when I build in games, I'm not the most creative when it comes to building. I'm not the most let's But I feel like if I did and it got destroyed, I would instantly drop the game because I'm like, I don't want to do that
Absolutely.
again.
No. Yeah, it's all your progress that you've spent. I mean, however long you put into that. I mean, how many hours you put on that game. It's just it's very infuriating when someone can just get rid of it like this, like a nuke, you know? Yeah.
So so it sounds kind of like not so much that you just move your town, but you can go to a new area and with the materials you just instantly build what you had.
I think it's just everything you've built, like everything. I mean, I think what you look at is going to be in the blueprints, so then you can just when you select that blueprint, I assume anyway, you just see everything you've built and you just place it somewhere else.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you now. Like instead of seeing an individual wall, you see your entire fort.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, yeah, the game's not out yet.
Yeah,
so.
but I mean, you know, if not, it's still a pretty good feature in the game.
Oh, definitely.
Because that was one of my main
I wonder
worries,
if you can do it. It would be neat if you could go to other people's stuff and either purchase from or like buy a blueprint of their town.
I wonder if that's going to be a thing.
Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool to like go see someone who's created something huge, and that could totally add into some
like trade and stuff.
Some trade. Be like, hey, I need to make some money. I'm selling a blueprint of my mansion. Yeah. So that if you want to spend this much, you'll have to make your own mats. You'll have to get all that yourself.
Yeah.
But I make some money and you get to use what I have spent time on.
That would be really good. Yeah, it's just pretty much like The Sims, or I think they did that in Skyrim as well, right? When you could build your house and stuff, could you actually buy any not blueprints, but just
you could buy some stuff.
I'm thinking Elder Scrolls probably online.
I think so.
Yeah, because you can just buy like an entire town, just that's it, and just just have it available to you. So it might be That
would be cool though if they did add that in there to buy other people, because it adds that more aspect to this is an in-game community. Like you spent a lot of time on this, and you want to
show it off and just be able to sell it eventually.
And like imagine if you were someone that put a lot of time in it, and then you go out and you do your own stuff, and you see someone and they've built your thing, and you're like that was mine.
Yeah,
like
that's cool, man. Yeah, I would love that too.
That would be cool.
Another thing too, there will be an area-based voice chat. So if you want to be a part of that, just to communicate and just make, just do a couple of quests with your friends, you can have this designated voice chat area. So
it sounds like they're doing it in the style of the Grand Theft Auto online, like how you can be in the areas with people and be like, this just every time we say another one of these tweets and like of what came out of this, it just gets better and more.
I told you, like
I can see why you're so excited, because I haven't really looked into it as much as you have.
I'm glad.
And now that I am, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go home and pre-order the game. I honestly hadn't all yet because I was kind of like,
with the whole like
I will wait for the office
stuff
to kind of play it and see how it is, because I wasn't entirely sure how I felt about a survival mode with PvP multiplayer.
I didn't either. Yeah.
But everything we read, it sounds cooler and cooler, because I would love to just be in a match in like an area, running around going, hey, I need help killing a Deathclaw. And you just hear over, I'll come help you.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be right there.
I mean, that's,
You just see this power armor just, oh my gosh. The hype is giving me chills.
Oh, really?
In a good way.
Okay, good. I was about to say, I mean, obviously, if it's hype, I'm assuming it's
hype chills.
Hype chills. That's a thing now.
It's a thing. Hashtag hype chills.
Another big thing that people were wondering too, because Fallout, the VAT system is very, it's like a big part of the combat system in Fallout.
Oh yeah, it's Fallout.
So they were wondering how that was going to work. And they said that when using VATs, you cannot target single body parts without a perk. It'll select the whole body instead.
That's cool.
So yeah, I was wondering how that would work.
Yeah,
honestly.
I was very curious whether or not they would even implement it, but obviously it's Fallout. You have to have VATs.
Yeah.
I like that because it allows people who are very used to the VAT system to get those perks to make it work the way they want. But for someone like myself, where I didn't use it as much as other people normally would, it allows me to not feel like, oh crap, I have to put stuff into this, but I can still use it to some extent.
Yes.
It's nice because it's also, I always, like when I played the game, yes, you get those percentages of like headshot, it's like a 3%, but it kind of always felt like, oh, you're powerful enough to know exactly where to slightly.
Yeah.
It's cool knowing you have to truly train to go, I know the difference between a head and a body. Apparently it's hard for some people. But that's cool.
No, it is. I'm really glad that they brought it back because it wasn't going to be Fallout without that.
Oh, so, no. It would have just been a survival shooter.
Exactly. The biggest, not the biggest thing, but just just a big relief for me anyway. And I'm sure of a lot of other people as well. Radio stations. Fallout 76 will have even more tracks than any other Fallouts. So to me, oh my God, I can't wait because I
hope they include. I'm sure they'll include all the originals.
Of them,
Okay,
yeah, the originals plus hopefully Fallout 76 exclusive ones. That's just one of the things that I was like, oh, thank God, because it's radio stations,
That's Fallout. Like that goes hand in hand with VATS when it comes to Fallout.
Absolutely.
I would find it really cool if they, if not right out of the gate, but eventually made it so that in your little town thing, you could build your own radio station.
Oh, I'm sure they already have that in place because you can already like play instruments with your friends and stuff. So yeah.
I need to look more into this.
No,
oh my gosh, I've been missing out on so much
this. I know. I'm not gonna say the story as well as Todd did during the interview, but he was sharing that. Sorry.
Benny's recording next door and very distracting sometimes.
Thank you. Because otherwise people are going to think I'm crazy. So.
Right.
But so Todd was sharing a specific story that they had happen in the development team and stuff when they were just testing the game. There was this guy that was playing the tuba, and there was like just an empty road, and it was just this guy sitting with a tuba in his hands and just playing to attract players. And people were just like, well, what is this guy doing? He's just by himself playing tuba, so it's just a free kill for me, right? But this guy had actually hidden 2 turrets around him in the bushes. So as soon as the people were starting to shoot him, the turrets were just attacking people, and he was just getting free kills, and he kept on playing the whole time. That is hilarious. So that honestly, I can't wait to see that happen in the game, because I know so many people will just find like the coolest ways to just try and attract other players.
There's so much
into killing them,
Yeah, there's so much fun to be had.
Yes, I know.
And so many pranks and so many shenanigans that you can get into.
I know.
And oh my gosh.
Yeah, I am so excited. It's just everything that they came out with during that QuakeCon just made me so excited about this game. I have absolutely no worries at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Like none at all.
I mean, I can't think of one, honestly. They answered everything that I was kind of worried about, just the PvP aspect and how were they going to make the whole like grieving process work,
Yeah.
Or is there going to be like trolls just ruining it for all the rest of us, But I don't think so.
It sounds, one of the things it sounds in terms of like trolls and stuff, and this could be a good thing, this could be a bad thing. The game sounds like if you want to troll people, you can. You can have fun doing it, but at the same time, everyone else has fun taking care of you.
Yes.
And the fact that people start recognizing, like, because let's be honest, if there's one person that will always be the troll, they will become infamous. People will start going, hey, avoid this named character.
Yeah.
And like, it'll just be kind of cool and interesting to see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but especially on PS4 because you can't change your name.
Oh, yes.
But on Steam, I'm sure you can just change your name whatever. But on PS4, you have to be very careful. You were saying though, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just super cool that it's a game that, even though I hate trolls, trolls are people.
Oh, yeah.
They want to enjoy a game. And if trolling is the way that they enjoy the game, you know what? Go for it.
I know, but it's just... Why?
It's nice that in this they have modes to kind of opt out of being trolled, like the pacifist mode.
Yeah.
You can opt out of that potential.
Yeah.
But you can also have the satisfaction, because it's like while yes, it's annoying that there is a troll, I'm sure the satisfaction of killing the troll, get the bounty from their wallet, that sounds like something that I could really get into and would very much add more personality to the PvP, where you have a reason to go after certain people, as opposed to just, hey, a person, I'm going to kill it, I need points.
But in order to do that, though, someone's going to have to be the first troll.
Yes. Oh,
so, yeah. I
Reddit,
mean,
I'll be keeping an eye out for that first person who posts, hey, look, I got a bounty of 3,000 caps.
I can't wait to see how that plays out, really. Yeah. So any worries that you might have concerning the game?
My only worries are really about the card pack system.
Yeah.
And
just pay to win.
Pay to win RNG.
Yeah.
Like, it would just kind of suck to reach a point where you're like, imagine playing and you're like, you put all your points into strength pretty much.
Yeah.
But all the perk cards you get are intelligence, charisma, perception. And I'm wondering if like that's a possible concern, because it's also like if they did one perk card per perk, it also adds I don't need that one. And there's just so many RNG possibilities with those that slightly concerns me. It does sound, though, that they're doing everything that they can to prevent it from being that pay-to-win system.
Yeah. What if they give you a pack of cards depending on what perk you choose, though?
Like that would be cool. You know, like if you were heavy into strength, you get here's a strength perk pack card.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Or depending on like if you just decide to go for like if you're level 35 and suddenly out of the blue you just decide to put one skill in intelligence, they will just give you like a bunch of cards for intelligence because you spent that point in intelligence. I mean, I don't know if that side's going to work, but that might be.
That would be cool. Or if I could also see a potential of like an auction house system where it's like if I had a perk card that I didn't want, I could either trade it with you or
the
sell
trade
it
system.
to you.
Yeah.
Like I like.
Nice.
There is so much about this that
I wonder. Actually,
I think all of us were very curious about a multiplayer Fallout. But it sounds like, from what they've been saying, let's be honest though, I mean, we can only take them at their word. We've heard other game companies say things that they weren't able to fulfill.
Yeah.
But it does sound like they're doing this properly, but not just properly in terms of a multiplayer game, but in terms of a Fallout. Like it truly, all of these truly feel like this is Fallout lore into a multiplayer game.
They did say that it was going to be 70%. Actually, I don't even know. I don't remember. I think it was either 70 or 80% Fallout, and the rest was like kind of like unknown territory for them, you know? So they were still trying to keep it Fallout.
Yeah.
But they were just trying to go, you know, just mix it with something else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can't just go, hey, here's the exact same game again. Yeah. But, I mean, if they came out and they were like, hey, here's Fallout 4, but there's other people, it would be like, oh, come on, have some creativity. But it sounds like they very much are, and that there's some cool stuff in this, and it sounds like I'm going to enjoy this incredibly.
Good. I'm so psyched.
I am definitely going to go home and pre-order this game right away.
I'm so glad. I'm
not even sure if I'm going to wait till I go home. I'll probably do it right after we finish recording.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, if you guys have any input or worries, just let us know in the comments down below. Yeah. And until then, we're just going to have to wait until it releases and, you know, see how that plays out. But super excited though.
Oh, I'm very, very excited. And if you don't want to message down below or you want to have a direct conversation with us, you can also follow us on Twitter. She is at Zodical Candy.
Yes, thank you.
I am at Dan T Editor. We're Eligible Monster as a whole. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We do have all that cool new stuff up and coming. It's going to be great. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. We would really appreciate it.
And hopefully next week it'll be just me and Dan as well. I mean, we'll see. Maybe Ben will be joining us, but hopefully not. I'm kidding.
We won't let him. He won't screen this. He won't hear that part. Don't worry.
Exactly. Yeah. So until then, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.